Hello, everybody. It's your girl, DAZZLE.tarot, and I'm back for another tarot reading. So please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of when I upload and when I go live. And if you would like to book a private reading, everything you have to do is in the description box. Okay, and before we start, everything I say here is all alleged and for entertaining purposes until modern science can come up with a mathematical equation that the metaphysical science is an actual form of science and is valid, and also all tools of divination like tarot is an actual tool of science that's valid, right? So let's get into it. So we're gonna do a continuation about the whole thing with Nicki and Megan, right? Now, mind you, we're going to be using the Wild Unknown Tarot deck right here. You can get it from Amazon. It's about 20 something dollars right now. That's for one. For two, I had this deck for a long time. I think this was my second tarot deck that I ever purchased, right? Many years ago. And I did do a video about how to store your tarot cards, when your box is damaged. And usually with me, I usually get a little container that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I would just put my tarot deck in the container and close it, right? And it looks like this, and it fits, right? So that's a good little hack and idea for those who want to basically store their cards with a damaged box, right? And you can actually, if you want to, some people cut the box and pretty much, say for instance this box, you can cut the front of the box and tape it or glue it onto the top of this container, or you can glue it onto the bottom of it, right, like so, and it'll show which tarot deck it is, right? Hack and good idea. So we're going to talk about the whole conversation about Nicki Minaj talking about Megan Thee Stallion's deceased mother. Now, when you say something that's out the way, that's considered low, and it's one or two things you can do, whatever. It's either you can be like, well, I take that one back, or you can double down. Because, some people like to add more before they take it back, So, we are in a situation here where a lot of people did not like what she said. That's instant karma, right? And a lot of people looked at her messed up based on what she said. Other people who would say the same thing agree with her, right? But now is a situation where people are trying to match what she said and say it's the same thing that Gucci Mane did with Young Jeezy when he said go dig your partner up. Now here's the issue with that, right? We have to look at the situation. So, if you guys don't know, once upon a time, Gucci Mane and Young Jeezy was beefing. Young Jeezy decided to take one of his younger, I think, up-and-coming rappers that was aspiring to be a rapper. Y'all let me know in the description box. Not the description box, in the comment section. He told this boy to go over there and kill Gucci Mane, right? To shoot him, right? So when he went over there to try to kill Gucci Mane ended up killing him in self-defense and got off for it. So when he says go dig your partner up, for real, it's a jab at him because he sent his person that he was supposed to been helping out. He sent him on a mission to get killed. That is way different than Megan and you beefing because Megan brought up Megan's Law and you feel some type of way because it's an affront to your husband, and for some reason you feel like it's an affront to your child, but in reality that's something that your child has to live with because, junior high school, people don't like you or your child or whatever. They're going to always be able to type in his father's name and see exactly what's going on with him. You're going to have some tough skin with that, okay? But again, this is all argumentative. No one tells you how to argue, just like no one should tell you how to fight, you know. And it's not fair. But in the same token, don't try to make it okay by trying to align it with something that's not that. It's not the same thing, right? So we're just gonna do a mini reading on how Megan Thee Stallion mom feels about Nicki Minaj using her to get at Megan, right? Using her and bringing up her name in that way. And then we're going to ask the ramifications of this, the spiritual ramifications. There is a such thing called karma. And the two things before I start is that, look, Megan's mom, you already know Megan's mom did love her and still loves her, right? Megan looked up to her mom. Her mom was a rapper, inspired her to be a rapper. Okay. So I'm pretty sure her mom knows how rap beef goes too. Also, we all have to realize that we're all humans. We're not guaranteed to live forever. We're not going to. So everybody is going to experience death. Everybody's going to experience a loved one passing away. You know, your mom won't live forever, Nicki Minaj. My mom won't live forever. So we're all going to have to experience what Megan Thee Stallion went through with the loss of her mom, you know. And grief is a hell of a thing. I think Megan is probably still grieving over her mom. But when you point that out and try to exploit that, it's a dig, but then it's like you're saying stuff like that, like you're never gonna go through that. And if in fact, I really hope no one does this, but it wouldn't be unfair if someone said something crazy about your deceased loved one, you know. Because when you push that out there, that's telling the universe that it's okay for someone to do it to you because you don't mind doing it to others, you know. So let's go. How does Megan Thee Stallion's mom feel about Nicki Minaj saying the things that she's saying about her to hurt her daughter? I mean, because that's what it's doing. It's supposed to hurt, right? But how does she feel about Nicki Minaj using her name? And if I get the musician, because I did a pre-reading too, and I said, well, God, I think I wanna read on this, and I did a pre-reading, and yeah, I hope the same cards come, but if they don't, they don't, right? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna slide it and just roll with the energies. How does Megan Thee Stallion's mother feel about Nicki Minaj bringing up her name? Okay, so you got the Seven of Pentacles. This is someone who takes stock in a situation, right? And usually taking stock in a situation is talking about your investment. So let's see. Megan's mom invested in Megan. Let's talk about it. Megan's mom helped Megan become the talented rapper that she is. And, you know, the times where, you know, just think of years. Pentacles are years, okay? Just think of years. All the years that she spent with her daughter, grooming her, you know, helping her, guiding her, you know, educating her. You know what a parent does to a child, you know, when you see them for the first time when they're born all the way up. And you get to see them grow. You get to see, it's like a tree when you plant a tree. You get to see them grow and you get to rear them in the right direction. Honestly, when Megan Thee Stallion's mom sees Megan, she doesn't see all that stuff that Nicki's saying. Because the truth is so many good things about Megan. And she's happy because she helped plant those seeds. the tangible things, you know, because pentacles are stability, security, and wealth, right? She helped plant those seeds of all those things within Megan, right? And she's seeing her grow, and it's like, it's a beautiful thing for her. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing like that. So anything that Nicki is talking about with Megan's mother is some bullshit. Okay, she really loves her daughter. Okay. So, and then she also feels like Nicki is trying to dig to find anything that she can and say about her, right? Like a means to an end, right? Also, the Father of Wands comes up. Now, this is something different. She also feels like Kenneth Petty is what, an Aries. The Father of Wands is a fire sign. She knows that her daughter digged and took stock of, you know, Kenneth Petty and who he was, being a sex offender. So this is what really this is about. And she's also telling Nicki that maybe you need to take stock of your husband. Wow, well, Megan Thee Stallion mama is just as, stop playing, take stock of your husband, not my child. That's what it's given. Take stock of your husband, not my child. You mad because of your husband's image. You want to protect your husband's image. But guess what? This snake, right? We're talking about this hiss. Yes. The real snake is your husband. Hey, that's what her mama energy giving. Her mama energy is giving. You worried about my daughter, but the real problem is your husband, not my daughter. And I picked that up in the last reading. You mad because your husband got to register for Megan's Law. The real problem is your husband, not my daughter. I invested in my daughter. My daughter is a good daughter. I love my daughter. She might be going through what she's going through, but guess what? She has value because I installed it in her. So basically, the issue is your husband. That's what she's telling Nicki. That's that message. And then the next one is her mother shows up. Her mother intuitively knows what the problem is. She is literally pointing at your husband's image. And you intuitively know what the problem is. You're a mom. You're mad because your son may know that his father is who his father is. You intuitively know that was going to happen. But also, with her mom, she's pretty much straight up coming through and telling you, this is your problem, not my daughter. Not you using me to hurt my daughter. I love my daughter. And that's still my daughter. Okay? That's the issue. That's how she feels. So, ooh, girl, I didn't know that was going to happen, y'all. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not. But you can't talk about nobody's child. Okay? Spirit don't lie. You can't talk about nobody's child. And think that they're not going to point out exactly what's wrong with you. Y'all, that's crazy. First of all, I just washed my hair. I got it retwisted. I was going to get my sister retwisted, but unfortunately, I went out last night. I mean, I ain't really feel like going across town to meet her. But look. But anyway. But yeah, you can't. What you thought, her mom was going to go against her? Her mom loves her. Duh. That's her pride and joy. Okay, so what is the spiritual ramifications then? What is going on here? What is the karma for Nicki talking about Megan's mama? 1, 2, 3. I mean, because you could have kept it at Bigfoot. Called her a hoe, called her a liar. But you brought up her ancestor, her deceased mama who loves her dearly and is happy with her and is proud of her. So what is the karma? And mind you, I hate to say this, but again, everybody will face loss. So I don't see the funny in it. Because if we're going to be okay with that, then we got to be okay when it's our turn to face those losses. And, you know, we need to treat it the same way we're treating her loss, right? So let's go. What is the karma of bringing up Megan Thee Stallion's mom in that type of way? What's Nicki's karma for that? You have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. No, not the Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, right? What is the Ten of Cups? The Ten of Cups is completion, emotional completion, the peak of happiness, right? And the Ten of Cups is really a family, right? Your community, your tribe, happiness, love. Now, there's a thing in tarot when we talk about the 8, 9, 10 of cups. People will leave the 8 of cups because the 8 of cups is walking away from things that does not emotionally serve you. To get to the 9 of cups, the 9 of cups is a emotional wish fulfillment and being lucky. To get to the 10 of cups, which is emotional completion, right? A happy home, everything else like that. This is in the reverse. This is not good for Nicki because you spoke on the dead, right? The Ten of Cups is about your home. Your family is in the reverse. This is unhappiness. So you have that going on. What else? This one to come out. Has something to do with your child too. Talks about the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups talks about children. Pages are children. So, what is this about? And it's evidence of something. This is whatever, but Papa Bear is a beautiful soul, right? And I don't want to talk about Papa Bear, but it's coming up, right? Children are off limits. You know, I love me some kids. So, I want to know why Spirit is bringing this up. But the karma goes into your bloodline, right? Now, it has something to do with your family. So, the next one is the Moon in the reverse. This, you know, the Moon is an intuitive card. The Moon is a feminine energy, right? It's an uncertainty. Things are hidden. You know, things don't look the same underneath the moon. The darkness, right? You see shadows, right? It's kind of deceptive, right? Intriguing, right? It's an allure, right? In the reverse, though, something's going to get revealed about you and your family through your child. And that is the karma. And I swear I did not want to say that. But, and if I'm interpreting wrong, let me know. That's what it's giving. It's going to be something about your kid. Maybe your kid is going to allegedly come forward and say something about you when it's all said and done, you know, and about your household, you know. But I don't want that, and I wish the best, though. I'm mad that came up. I'm so mad at that, because I did not want to say that. But that is karma, you know. I really didn't want to say that, because you know what happened? It was one time when I first started reading, I used to like watching people, and, you know, And somebody said because of the stuff that Cardi B did, her daughter is going to be bullied, right? And I was like, that was so horrible to say about someone's kid. And then as I got older, I kind of seen that they do bully culture a lot. And I'm like, well, she didn't lie. But it wasn't a good digestible thing to hear. And now I'm like, I'm giving somebody a not so nice digestible thing. And I'm like, but it's just what it is. It's about putting that nasty energy out in the universe and how it comes back in forms that you're not ready for. So I would not be surprised if her son, when he gets older, or whatever the case may be, comes out and says some stuff about his family life. Yin and yang, karma, dharma. Whatever it is, that came the hell out. That's just what it is. Okay, y'all. So I think I did enough with that. So I know this mixtape is coming out. I keep on saying mixtape. God damn, girl. Tell me if she got. Okay, y'all. This is what I really want to know. Because this is rap beef, though. And I haven't heard this from anywhere. But I feel like, and every single time I keep saying, I want to say a diss song. But I feel like she got enough for a mixtape. Y'all tell me about that. I mean, because I keep saying mixtape. I keep saying album. I keep saying things like that. Is she about to make, like, y'all gotta tell me. Does she have, is it 3 songs? 4 or 5? 3, 4, 5 songs? Does she want to empty the clip on her own? What is this giving? Because this is a lot. But that's what I got. Megan's mama is like, you're not mad at me. You're not mad at my daughter. You're mad because of your husband. And yes, I love my daughter. That's what that was. But I kind of feel like, y'all let me know. Because I feel like Nicki is. She like, you said this, so I'm about to hit you with all of this. You ever seen somebody try to spirit bomb somebody? You know. But it's not giving Goku. It's giving freaking, what's his name? Not Cell. What is his name? Frieza. Because, you know, Frieza blew up a planet just because he's not winning a fight. But Goku would spirit bomb you because he want to stop your evil ass. So, I think she is giving Frieza vibes. She's trying to hurt people. But it's not because of Megan per se. It's not. And I had this whole thing because it was on my mind. And I said, not only are you trying to do that, but then it was on my mind, like, before I go, do y'all know, like, I'm really picking up, like, when I was doing these pre-readings, because I be trying to do a little pre-reading sometimes, there's some stuff that she doesn't talk about that she needs to talk about. And I wish that she would blow that up. And it's like, you mad at Megan, but there's men that you need to expose, and you're not doing it. And I don't understand why. So, we'll figure out. Let's see if she gives that energy to the people that she needs to give it to as well. Because I would like to see the men that she's exposed, that she got tea on. I would like to see that. After you make the diss track, of course. But look, I love y'all for real. Y'all, peace.